Taser to subdue her. She lost consciousness and died a short time later. Joining me now from Orlando is Richard Weinblatt. He's a Taser expert and former police chief in Randleman, North Carolina. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
You are a certified Taser instructor. From what you know of the facts so far, do you think police acted appropriately in using the Taser?
Well, one of the good things about the Taser is that it gives officers another option. It gives them more things that they can do other than breaking bones and bashing heads, which was the old style of policing. Technology works for law enforcement nowadays, and from what I've seen, and obviously the Florida Department of Law Enforcement has to conduct this investigation. From what I've seen, it sounds like they took the least amount of force route that they could, and the Taser's been very effective in the past.
Do you ever caution people against using Tasers from someone who may have a medical condition? You have a woman here in a wheelchair. They probably didn't know what the medical condition was. Is there always an extra danger in that case?
There is a possibility sometimes, but what officers have to do, and it's a split-second decision, if they have to make a decision very fast, to decide, do they go ahead and try to use this lower-level force option as opposed to a higher-level force option in which you know you could cause serious injury. So do you go for the one that's very unlikely to cause serious injury, or do you go for the one that is likely? And they obviously chose the one that was less likely. In most cases worked, because injuries to suspects have gone down, injuries to officers have gone down with the use of the Taser.
And most of us have seen one of the many, many police dramas on television, and that's why we're familiar with what a Taser even looks like. But not everyone may be aware of what exactly a Taser does. Can you explain exactly what happens when someone is hit with a Taser?
Well, I myself have been hit with a Taser. I was shot in the back as part of training with it and took, as they say, the 5-second ride. And it is very good because it works on a pain compliance level, and it also does what's called EMD, electromuscular disruption. So it contracts all the muscles so that you cannot move from the position that you've been shot in. And some of the deaths and injuries that have happened with Taser in the past is because people have fallen from heights. And a lot of that has been corrected because officers now know you don't shoot somebody on a rooftop when they're going to fall off, because they obviously can't put their arms out to catch themselves as they fall. Problems have been corrected through training. The Taser is a very effective weapon because it stops, and as soon as the application is done, it is as if nothing happened for the vast, vast, vast majority of the people, including myself.
Richard Weinblatt, thanks very much for coming on and talking with us.
Thank you very much.